I am so thankful that you guys are here and that you guys are a part um, of the ACTIVZ family. I have been really thinking about thankfulness over the past weeks as we're heading up to Thanksgiving. And so I wanted to share a few things that I'm thankful for, and then share some things that I'm thankful for about ACTIVZ. So um, I am thankful to be a part of the ACTIVZ family. I refer to it as a family because it's different than a job, and it's different than just a place to make money, right? Like, this is a place where we come together to grow emotionally and socially, where we get a chance to develop our talents and our skills, but also a chance to try new things and to grow. And I feel like family is a place where you can safely try new things and grow, knowing that you have the love and support of those around you. And that's what I feel at ACTIVZ, is as a loving, connected group of people working towards a goal, lifting each other up, and helping everyone succeed. And so I love that term, and I love that feeling. So we were celebrating our 3-year anniversary here at ACTIVZ from when we launched back in November of 2017. So I just wanted to share a few thoughts I had about that time. So starting from a single distributor back in 2017, we have grown to help over 60,000 individuals. We have had, I gotta have my stats that disappeared. Okay, so we have, I lost it. Okay, perfect. Okay, growing from a single distributor, we have helped over 60,000 people. And the best part is it's through our scientifically validated products. And I know that that is just the beginning. As a stone rolls down a mountain, it's gonna roll very slowly at first, and then it's gonna pick up speed and just fill and grow enormously. And that's what I feel like ACTIVZ is. We have just started growing for the last 3 years, and now we are just going to be rolling down this hill. And so we are a small part of a $192 billion a year industry of network marketing, of social selling. But the best part is that the global wellness portion, or the part focused on healing and scientifically validated products, makes up the largest piece of that network, and that's where we are. That makes up 33% of that overall segment. So 33% of 192 billion is the current size of that market. And one, we can grow capturing more of that market, helping people turn to our scientifically validated products. But also, we can just grow that segment of the market and help more people learn to grow through social selling. Wellness is the fastest expanding category in that section. And so I think that's great that we are in a fast moving, growing part of the industry. Okay, we've already well paid out over $10 million in commissions in the first 3 years of our company. So as you're thinking about what we've been growing and who's receiving that, in just that small segment of 60,000 people that have so far joined the company and starting to grow, $10 million, over $10 million has been paid through that small segment of people, and that's growing. So as we grow and as that compounds over the next year, that's going to skyrocket as well. One thing that I really love to think about is that we've paid out over 300,000 fast start bonuses. So as people join the company, you receive money immediately through our fast start bonus, and over 300,000 fast start bonuses have been paid out. And monthly bonus checks have been going out that entire time as well, or your unilevel check. And I think of that as kind of your retirement, your residual check. And we've only had 36 months so far of unilevel checks in our company, which really, if you think about it, is so small. It's so small and yet so amazing, because well over 63,000 unilevel checks have been paid in that same small time frame. So, and we've shipped well over 620,000 products out to individuals to help them with their health and their wellness. So I'm excited to be a part of ACTIVZ, and I am so thankful to be a part of that growing wave. As you think about those numbers, think about how much those will change over the next years of your time here at ACTIVZ, and where it will go. So is ACTIVZ somewhere that all of your friends and family can join in and find success? Yes, absolutely. They can find health and wellness. They can find a camaraderie of friendship and people building each other up and lifting them up socially and emotionally. And they can definitely find wealth and a residual long-term income, all here at ACTIVZ. So for that, I am thankful to be a part of this amazing ACTIVZ family. With that, Angie, I'm going to turn it back to you.
All right, thank you. I have a little bit of a circus going on in my house with a dog running across my computer. Hunter's been very excited about what you've been saying. And I just want to add on to the giving thanks. And my first giving thanks is I am thankful that hair grows. We cut Hunter's hair and I'm not loving his new little haircut. But I'm also thankful that my hair is actually starting to grow back in as well. So, but on a more serious note, I am very thankful for ACTIVZ and my family. And I feel like you guys are a part of my family. I get to see you guys every single week. Without my husband, I wouldn't be able to take care of this little munchkin. And he does amazing things for our family and my parents and my in-laws, but also my ACTIVZ family. I really feel like you guys are part of our family. You're in my home. You get to, oh, don't pull the puppy's hair. You get to see us every week. You get to enjoy my craziness in my household right now. I hope you enjoy it because I know that it can be a bit distracting, but you guys bear with me on the calls every week. But I'm thankful for you guys and I'm thankful for all the lives that we've changed. It's been absolutely incredible. And we had an amazing event this last Saturday where we launched a new product where you guys got to find out about Arrow. And we had some incredible speakers, both our Buzz Bites, Susanna, Trish, Maribel. We had some great presenters with Karen and Aaron. And I don't see Corey on here. Corey's usually on here. Corey and Claudina. I think I'm missing someone, but Gil. But we had some incredible presenters and an amazing event. And just to kind of recap some of the things that we launched. So I talked about Arrow. There is an awesome opportunity to be one of the first people to try Arrow. And I shouldn't say one of the first because we've had some samples out of there, but to be one of the first in a large group to sample Arrow. And all you have to do is enroll 5 people with 200 PV this month. And it's not even just from the event to the end of the month, it's this entire month. So those of you that had a jump start, great. Finish up those 5 enrollments and get a 30-day sample of Arrow in December. This is a great way to kick off some of your New Year's goals, but it's also a great chance to try this amazing product. We've had some good results already, and we just want everyone to have the opportunity to try it. So get your 5 enrollments in so that you can get your 30-day sample of Arrow. We also launched an awesome video for Link. So we've been talking about the legacy story of Link, and at the event we unveiled the Link video that we just completed, and I think it's amazing. I think it's awesome. It tells the story as to how Link came to fruition, and it's an incredible story and it's an incredible product. This is a great little video to be sharing with your prospects, with your team members. It's in the app, so it makes it easy to share, and it's also in the back office so that you can just pull it up on your computer. If you haven't seen it, go out and watch it. It's great. It talks about why we decided to bring Link to the company. And David goes through this letter that he read about a gastroenterologist, where he basically gave Link to his son, and his son had huge improvements. I'm not going to do too much of a spoiler alert, but go out and watch it if you haven't seen it. Share it with the people that haven't seen it, and make sure that we spread the word about the legacy story of Link. Other things that we launched is David and Ryan decided that they wanted to do something special at the event. So they launched a promotion where it was buy one, get one free. And so that item is in your back office for you guys to buy. So if you haven't checked out your back office, and if you haven't seen the special item, go into your back office to make sure you check it out. It's a great promotion. You can add it on to our November promotion, which is buy 200 PV and get free genomics and a free backpack. So November has some pretty incredible promotions going on right now that you guys should take advantage of. If you haven't received your backpack, make sure you get your 200 PV, get your products, get your BOGO item, get your backpack. It is absolutely a great month to be getting product. The nightly calls for this week, we're going to cancel the call for tonight and we're going to cancel the call for Friday. But we do have our testimonial call on Monday. Last Monday, we had Jerry Scribner. He was hosting the Monday testimonial call, and he had Ron Mesmer on the call for Monday. And Ron did a fantastic job. He had a great testimonial of using both Optimum and Link. So if you haven't checked that out, get with your upline, make sure you get the link to the video. I'll work today on getting that uploaded onto YouTube and in the app so that we can start sharing some of those testimonial Mondays. But he did a great job on his call. So make sure you join us on Monday night, 7 p.m. Mountain, to check out our testimonial Monday. And let's see if there was anything else. We also have extended hours on Monday. So our call center will be open until 7 p.m. Mountain Time to help you close out the month. So for any of you that need a little extra help closing out the month, be sure to call our call center and we will be there to help you. And he's getting a little rambunctious. So I'm going to turn the time over to David. And David, I'm going to let you end this call for us.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. It's great to see you all. And thanks for those of you that were able to join us on this Thanksgiving Eve. There really is a lot to be thankful for, as Ryan kind of recounted the ACTIVZ specific activities that have happened in the last 3 years. It really is amazing. It's kind of like looking at Hunter and realizing how big he is already and how fast the time goes by. And it's kind of the same thing with ACTIVZ. We are kind of still in our toddler stage, and we're able to walk and run a lot faster than we could 3 years ago. That's for sure. But I think, one thing I always am amazed at is how each of your own business activities are really kind of a microcosm of the larger corporation and our activities. We've had many opportunities where we could have failed, lots of roadblocks, lots of times when we probably wondered if this is really worth it and is it going to work out, and needing to look for new people and new things to come to the company, and by working hard and sticking with it, we were able to basically forge our way through a lot of these tough times. Yesterday I was on the phone with a potential investor, and he said, you guys seem to know what you're doing, but all I hear about network marketing companies is that they're Ponzi schemes and that people are going to go to jail, and tell me why your company's different. And I said, well, first of all, if you tell the truth, you're pretty much going to be good in all aspects of life. And I said, we tell the truth. We tell the truth about our products. We tell the truth about our compensation plan. And that in turn helps us stay in compliance with the regulations and the laws that are out there. But I also walked him through our products and explained how in a normal retail setting, our products just wouldn't sell very well. They would sit on the shelves and no one would understand what oxidative stress is. No one would take the time to understand about butyric acid. There's no way we could put the entire story on the whole label, and people just wouldn't have the opportunity. And so stories like Ron's and others regarding the benefits of the product would just not ever be experienced or told. And it doesn't mean that the science behind the product would be any less. It just means that it wouldn't be in the hands of other people. And that is really the beauty. And of course, the difficulty of network marketing. The beauty is in putting it in other people's hands, telling them the story directly, letting them share with your excitement and passion, and then trying the product. The difficulty, of course, is getting in front of other people and sharing your passion, getting them to listen and getting them to try the product. So it's just two sides of the same coin, isn't it? And I think that, but I do think that this whole way that we started the meeting with Mumford and then Angie talking about thanks, I really think if we try to live our lives as much as we can with a sense of gratitude and a sense of thanks, when we come across to other people and talk to them about a business opportunity, talk to them about products, I think it really will continue to help us come across with legitimacy and genuineness, so that people won't think that we're just, somebody else trying to rope you into something so that you can make money. And I think nothing describes the type of company that ACTIVZ is better than our chief operating officer talking about things while bouncing her baby on her knee. That I just think it's awesome that we have a company like that, where we often talk about meeting people where we find them, and that's what we do. Our success and our entire being is based on just normal everyday people with a common cause and common interest, trying to make a difference in other people's lives, one person at a time. And I just think that's awesome. And so I hope all of you take advantage of the Thanksgiving break, so to speak, the time to be together with friends and family members, to really sit back and contemplate and ponder your blessings and thankfulness. We will. I can tell you all that you are all a daily part of my prayers, and I think that we are being blessed, and I think that we'll continue to be blessed as we continue to try and do good things for the right reasons. And that's really what ACTIVZ is all about. It's going to be a wonderful opportunity when people are complaining about eating too much. Well, let me introduce you to Link. When people are talking about the pain that they're feeling, well, I'm glad I'm sorry that you're going through that, but we have something for you. Maybe instead of reaching for that second piece of pumpkin pie, you could take 2 genomics. I don't know, maybe that's not going to be a good side dish. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but what I can tell you is that same investor, potential investor, said, my back's really been bugging me, and I want to be able to play golf without any more pain. And if you're telling me that this product was really going to help do that, then I'm in. And isn't it great to be able to with no hesitation, hand somebody something and say, you know what, I've got 100% confidence. You try this, you're gonna experience some relief. And I can tell you, having been in the supplement world for a long time, that's not always the case. There are a lot of products out there that are a lot more smoke. And as I was telling him about the type of company that ACTIVZ is, I mentioned that there are other companies that are far bigger than we are yet, and who have products that, I wouldn't say that they're bad. I wouldn't say that they're extraordinary, but they're just normal products. And I said, but they tell a really good story, and they have a lot of sizzle. I said, I'm more of a steak guy than a sizzle guy. But I do understand that we need to have some sizzle. We need to have some stories and things like that. But it always has to be bounded in and based upon fact and upon truth. And I think, the good news is that we have the science that we have behind our products. It really lends itself to a lot of good sizzle and a lot of good stories. And you guys are living proof of that. It really was kind of, I think Gary Langenheim did an awesome job on that video. If you guys haven't seen it, please look at it. I think it's the best. It's the best video we've ever done, with some of the best acting that I've ever seen. I'd like to thank the Academy for the nomination for the award that no, I'm just kidding. But he really did a good job in presenting that. And of course, I was thinking, we might, in fact, the actors, they were actors. They weren't the actual doctor and his wife and the child. I was actually thinking they did such a good job of portraying what actually happened in real life, that we might need to put a little disclaimer down below that these are actors. These aren't the real people. But the fact is, it is a real story, and where a real family's lives, that on the outside, I'll bet people looking at them thought, wow, you have a very successful, world-renowned gastroenterologist who is at the peak of his career, has a lovely wife and a little boy who, again, on the outside probably looks like everything is just perfect. In fact, I'll bet that they actually get some jealous thoughts from other people saying, man, those guys have it all. Wouldn't it be great to have a family situation like they've got? And of course, not knowing on the inside that they, like every other family, is constantly dealing with something. And I think that if we just remember going into this Thanksgiving time, that everyone we meet is dealing with something. And our products might be a vehicle to help them, maybe not. But I can also tell you that our love and our interest and our concern will always be a vehicle for helping other people that are dealing with something. And I know that that's something that's another product that each of you offer, whether you do it under the ACTIVZ banner or not. It's just part of who you are. And that's really what makes this company so great. You know, I often say that people are like electricity. We go on the path of least resistance for the most part, and we hang out with people who are like us. There's a reason that you don't see a lot of drug addicts in church, and you don't see a lot of people who don't drink in bars. You just go to where you're most comfortable. And we're building a climate where the people who are most comfortable coming here and joining us are people who really do want to make a difference, are people who really do see an opportunity and who really are much more than just about making money and showing people how much money that they're making and all that kind of stuff. No, that's an important part of life, don't get me wrong. And we want to make some money, but it's beyond the showiness, beyond the blatant consumption and extravagance that some other companies seem to celebrate. And we certainly want to celebrate successes, but our successes, I think, are defined a little differently. It's much more than just a commission check. It's much more than a rank advancement. It's much more fundamental. It's how many lives have we changed today? And it's pretty cool to think of all the lives and the family legacies that all of you are now a part of. And I want to thank you for that. And I hope that you'll know that I'm going to be a candidate for Arrow because I love Thanksgiving. And I'm usually pretty disciplined when it comes to eating, but I just let out all stops when it comes to Thanksgiving. I just eat, and Arrow is going to be a big part of what I do on Monday. Actually, it's not, because we're not going to have it quite that quickly. But remember, the other aspect of that Arrow promotion is working with Sinead. I don't know, did you guys like Sinead's presentation? Sinead is awesome. And I think you're really going to enjoy working with her. So remember, the top enrollers are going to have a chance to do that, and everybody who enrolls is going to get put into a raffle to have an opportunity to work with Sinead. And what I can tell you going forward is we're going to try and make it easier, not harder, to work with Sinead and other people like that to help accomplish your goals. And there's also for people in Mexico. You know, Suzanne and Maribel, if they want to work in English, that's okay. But we're also going to have for our other markets, people who speak Spanish, whether that be Annette, whether that be some of our other nutritionists and dietitians that are in Mexico. These are opportunities that I think that we as a company really have the ability to bring added value on top of our products, on top of the opportunity plan to help the compensation plan. To really help bring something else into people's lives. And people like Sinead are really great examples of that. So with enough said, I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your families and your friends, and that the turkey turns out okay, that the stuffing is not burned, and the pie tastes great. So thanks, everybody. Talk to you all soon.
Thank you, David. So just to finish up, make sure that you check the notes. I put in the link video in the chat right now, so you guys can get that and send that to your team. And don't forget to tell everyone in your team to make sure they get 5 enrollments in the month of November. That's the entire month of November. Imagine what you can do when you get a month's supply of Arrow and you have it before anyone else, and you can share that with your team. You can get testimonials. You know how it works and taste and how amazing it is. And then when it launches, you can go tell everybody, I already have tried this. I know it works. My entire team has tried it. Now is the time to buy this, instead of waiting until it launches to buy it and then trying to talk about it. So you cannot miss this opportunity. You have through Monday to make sure that you get your 5 enrollments for the month of November. Don't let anyone in your team miss out on that amazing opportunity. So with that, I'm going to send you all away. Have a wonderful and amazing Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
The best.
See ya.
Thanks, everyone. Happy